Well, hello, Aries. Welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries from the 23rd to the 29th. We have raced through this summer, and I apologize about not having the videos up, but the first weekend we had in the household without all the kids, and I'm in the bed ill. So it is what it is, but I'm back. I'm feeling really, really good and powered up, so maybe the full moon had something to do with it. Hope you guys were able to take advantage of releasing old things to allow new things to come in this particular week. Kitty, do not jump up here. You're not allowed. So anyway, I am doing the signs. I'm feeling more comfortable doing the signs in the order of the energy that's going to happen for that particular week for the majority of the signs that are coming through. So Monday was very, very heavy. Today, heavy Piscean day. But Venus is here to play this particular week. So Libra, more so Taurus. We've got a lot of transits. Let me grab my notes out here. Aries, the moon transitions into the sign of Aries on Tuesday all the way through the weekend. And so there's going to be a lot of things that are kicking up. And I'm just pulling out the majors. We have Venus in Libra, which has a trine with Saturn in Aquarius on Monday. Again, Venus in Libra, it's Libra's natural house. Again, Venus wants everybody to look good, feel good, smell good. Venus is also in charge of Taurus. So those two signs that are here. So we're talking about expansion and change in a beautiful way that needs to happen for people. The moon transits into Pisces on Monday. We also have Uranus in Taurus, so that's the energy of the Fool, right? And so the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. It's about accepting things that are for us and moving forward in a gorgeous way. There is an opposition today with Mars and Mercury in Virgo, okay, because we're transitioning into Virgo season. So Mars energy wants to push. It's the tower is what pops up. Mars is the tower, and the tower comes in to change things. Not everything has to be a dramatic type of a situation, but it is definitely change and surprises that are coming through. Mercury again wants things to go very, very quickly, and Virgo. Or Virgos are all about perfection of service. So there's something gorgeous that wants to be able to come through, and it wants to be done in a very strategic step. Then we have a conjunction with Neptune in the sign of Pisces, and so the Neptune energy that we have coming through here, buddy, come on now, you can't do that, is the Hangman. So the Neptune energy coming through. Cat. Sorry, getting higher perspectives when it comes to that perfection of service and some other things that happen. On Tuesday, again, the moon transitions into the sign of Aries, will be with us all the way through Thursday for sure. Wednesday, there's an opposition with the moon in Aries, and then with Libra in Venus. And so what that does mean is that there's this push to go forward, but it also has this opposition with trying to be gorgeous energy, but also that Aries energy of just like that willpower. So some people might feel a little bit of an off balance when it comes to Wednesday with trying to make that happen with just your drive, okay? On Thursday, we have the moon in Aries, okay, and it has a dance going on with Mercury in Virgo. So again, that Mercury energy wants to push and go very, very quickly with that perfection of service. Capricorn is also in play, and Pluto. So Pluto is the energy of judgment. Capricorn can be Capricorn, but Capricorn energy also comes through, and it talks about duty and perseverance at its best level. Then the moon switches into the sign of Taurus through the weekend. And so again, we've got a lot of energies that are playing, but Thursday is actually a really good day to get a lot of things done. And Sunday is also another highly productive day. Friday, we go from Taurus having a square with Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. And so Saturn is the energy of the world, right? Changing things. Aquarius, that energy of just that gorgeous expansive energy. That's mostly Saturn, but the Aquarius energy is kind of merging up with those types of things trying to happen. And then we also have, like I said, Jupiter, the expansion in that whole Aquarius energy. Saturday, Taurus has this huge change. So we have Uranus, we have Libra again, and then we have Neptune in the sign of Aquarius. So the whole perspective for people potentially changing on that sign in Saturday is balanced out a little bit with Libra, but Uranus again is the energy of really just trying to take into consideration all the new juicy stuff that's trying to come. So it's the expansiveness that wants to happen with Aquarius. It's the newness of taking a leap of faith into something, and that balance, that gorgeous energy that, you know, Venus is trying to bring in. But it's more to the point for Libra at that particular moment. Although Venus rules Taurus and Libra, it's the whole balance of knowing the truth of a situation. That's the easiest way for me to say it. And then Sunday, there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on. Again, we have the sun, we have the moon in Taurus, which got a trine with Pluto in Virgo at this particular moment. So again, that creates a really auspicious day for being highly productive and getting things done the way that you want to be able to get things done, or at least planned out. Beg your pardon, I've got my earbuds in and they don't really fit the way I want them to fit. So, but hopefully you can still hear me very well. So those are the big basic components for this particular week, Aries. And so what I was guided to do was use the in-between tarot to get the energies from past to current, okay? And we will use them also again to clarify any majors that come out. This week we're going to use my Steampunk Tarot deck. Of course, we're going to use the little White Sage Tarot deck that we have here. We'll bring in the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and then we'll have a couple of different oracles that will pop through. But we are going to start with your Sacred Geometry. And so again, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the 23rd to the 29th. What do we have? Aries popped out. Ooh, this is lovely. We have the Wisdom card that popped out here, right? Gaining greater insight into a particular situation. So this is card number 48, which reduces down to a 3, which is catalyst energy. So something big's going to happen this particular week for you guys, okay? That's going to force... I feel it's going to be some good information, but let's see what the cards have to say. So let's get the prior energy up until current for our Aries. I will shuffle it 2 more times, although I've done that and I've cleared. There we go. That's what it wanted. There we go. Here we go, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or anywhere else that they have it heavy in their charts. 23rd to the 29th, please. Prior energies up until now. First card out is the Chariot in the reverse position. Okay. Chariot combined with Strength in this deck is talking about receiving... clarification and strength within the body, so like your chakras getting into alignment and things of that nature. So that looks like that it tried to shift for you. The second card that comes out is the 4 of Cups into the 5 of Cups. So that is a little bit of conflict in a relationship, or conflict within conversation with someone that you're very, very close to potentially. Not necessarily seeing where the opportunity may have laid itself out for change. Cat! Get down, because now you're pissing me off. Sorry. Chewing on my book. The 4 of Cups really wants to talk about opportunities that are there, proposals in some sense, offerings that are coming, but when it's mixed in with the 5 of Cups, it's talking about not having the right communication and things going forward. I'm not very surprised to see this particular card sitting here, but what we do have is the 3 of Coins into the 4 of Coins. Very interesting. Similar card to what Pisces just received as well. I will bring this forward so that you guys can see them. And so this is the energy of expanding into a new role, expanding into a new stability, those different types of situations that show up here. But again, the 3 cards that are here are prior energies up until this current moment, or things that you're still trying to work through. The universe wants to bring to your attention for this particular week, okay? All of it leading to gaining deeper insights into what's happening with and for you. I know. Let's go ahead and put down your base cards for this particular week, okay? All right. So we will do 1 card for every single day of the week. Again, we'll clarify with our White Sage Tarot deck. Any major arcanas that pop out, we will again clarify with an additional in between. And then they're going to tell me which oracles they want besides the sacred geometry. Here we go. Aries. Monday. Got 2 cups. So this is coming into an agreement about something with someone. So 2 of Cups can be a lover. It can be a partner, meaning a domestic partner. It doesn't have to be, but the 2 of Cups is an emotional type of a decision that also needs to be made. It does mean the joining of 2 people coming together. It can also be more like-minded content coming from your higher self, from a spiritual perspective as well. There definitely is the energy on Tuesday with this Page of Cups. There's new information that's coming towards you. On Wednesday, we now have the Queen of Cups. We've got a lot of water energy here for you. Queen of Cups wanting you to understand that there's higher level of information and knowledge on its way. Queen of Cups is strong feminine energy. It is also I almost want to say it's a step back energy, even though she's not in the reverse position the way that I see it at this particular moment. She's very highly intuitive. Yeah, well, there's the energy that we have for Thursday's energy. We have the Hangman in the reverse position. And when it's in the reverse position, it would have mean that you have received the clarification or some higher perspective that the universe had for you. We have on Friday the energy of the 2 of Pentacles, okay, trying to keep something balanced. On Saturday, we have the energy of the 7 of Wands. Whatever's coming for you is coming in a strong fashion, which will keep you on top of the particular situation. On Sunday, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. So this is indicating that there's a timing factor that's going to show up in a different way later on down the line. So thank you very much for that. The bottom of the deck, we do have the 6 of Wands energy, which is saying that you are going to be receiving the accolades and the different things that you are supposed to be receiving. If you haven't already started to see them, you are being seen as the right person for the job, the situation, whatever the case may be. You are coming out as a victor at the end of the day. I love the fact that whatever was going on for you is now dead and gone. The 10 of Wands is like you're right there. That has a lot to do with the timing that I see here. So that's really, really good energy, Aries. Let's go ahead and do your clarifiers with the little White Sage Tarot deck here for every single day of the week. So I'm just going to move these guys out of the way because, well, you know, the positioning of where everything is here. We'll just move these guys out of the way a little bit. 2 of Cups energy for the day. Coming together of 2 like-minded people, like-minded energies, and if it's not your higher self trying to come through and give you some more information, again, it can be anyone that you're close to, okay? It can be a relationship, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. All right, give me an explanation about why the 2 of Cups is here for our Aries. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles that shows up here, so that's talking about ultimate stability or working on your stability. It can also indicate this, that there is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, okay? What else do we have here for our Aries, please? We have the World in the reverse position, which means that there's a little bit of unfinished business when it comes to this next step that needs to take place for you. What else do we have? And the last card that we have here that pops out is the Queen of Wands. So this very much has, with two queens, I mean, this is a lot of big energy. It does definitely indicate that there is a strong coming together, a strong union. It can be the fact that there's two very strong feminine energies. It doesn't necessarily have to be, because as you guys know, the male energy, the masculine, definitely has feminine energy within them, but that definitely means, and I'm picking up two different energies here, something may not be complete with somebody else. There may be a second opportunity, a second chance for coming together. Again, Venus is in Libra today, trying to balance some things out. So, you know, today's an auspicious day for that, but it does look like stability. There's something else that needs to be done with respect to stability, okay, on that day, today. So then what we have is the Page of Cups that shows up on Tuesday. So there's definitely a new situation that's coming. There's a new message that's coming forward. It can have something to do with abundance, but it also can have something to do with, you know, the heart as well, with emotions. So let's see what we've got going on here. We've got the Emperor. Hello, Aries. Let's see what's going on. And we have the Sun energy. And we have the Hermit energy. So that's Virgo energy that's sitting right there, okay? So what we do definitely have is the universe talking to you very, very strategically about something going in your, something that you want showing up in the way that you want it. The only reason that the Hermit is hanging out in the reverse position is because I believe that Virgo is here on this particular day, this Tuesday, while we're talking about the moon transitioning into the sign of Aries. What I do feel is that the Virgo energy is going to show up a little bit more strongly for you later on in the week. I think especially when the moon goes into into the sign of Aries later on. But whatever it is that's coming for you on Tuesday with this new cup of love or this new opportunity that shows up is definitely for you. So when the Hermit shows up in the reverse position, the other thing that you need to be able to understand is that don't be a loner. Something is here for you. Something wants to be in your energy, and the Hermit in the reverse position sometimes can indicate not going within and just kind of bucking the system a little bit. There's an opportunity for you to realize that there is an opportunity for you to do something with someone and not necessarily solo, okay? So you don't have to do and take this energy on all by yourself. Wednesday's energy, we've got this Queen of Cups. So the reason I talk about drive, and I talked about it on Wednesday, people maybe not feeling as though they have enough, I guess I want to say detail to move forward, is because and why I think the Queen is here on this particular day is because, you know, she's very highly intuitive. But when the Queen of Cups shows up, you have to realize that she's been through a bunch of stuff. This will have been the third Queen that you had sitting on the board here. She has been through a bunch of stuff. And the Queen is just trying to get you to realize that you are in a good emotional position, or this could be a water sign that you're dealing with, okay? But it's a strong energy, strong feminine, motherly, loving, just gorgeous energy, and this person is to be trusted. This person is trustworthy. This person is to be trusted because they've gone through a bunch of stuff, and they still came out smelling like a rose on the other side, and they're capable of helping lead people, okay? So that's the energy that we have, Aries, on Wednesday. Let's see what we have. We have Seven of Wands energy, so this was kind of like hanging out in your energy, trying to stand above the fray. Okay, not letting any of those ankle-biting bedwetters get to you. Holy buckets of snot. Look at this. We've got the Judgment card, and we have the King of Swords that's showing up here. So that Judgment energy that I was talking to you guys about before is Pluto coming in, talking about second chances. Well, when the Judgment card is in the reverse position, it's almost like you're not trusting this opportunity, is what I'm getting. But the King of Swords is here to give you that ultimate clarity. The King of Swords is here talking about, this is Libra's energy. This is Venus coming in to really kind of clear up whatever challenge that you might be feeling with this Queen of Swords, a Queen of Water, Queen of Cups. If it doesn't happen to be you in energy, there's an individual that is in your energy that may have had you feeling a little bit off. Now, I don't only feel that you are off balance, but you're questioning whether or not you should be taking advice from the Queen of Cups, in a sense. Yeah, you should. And you're going to receive the clarity that you need on whatever that means for you on this Wednesday, okay? I already know we're going to be doing a lot of clarifiers when we get back down to this Tuesday energy with those majors that showed up Monday and Tuesday for you for sure. Well, I guess Wednesday as well with the Judgment card. And Thursday, you guys are going to get a lot, Aries. So we've got the Hangman showing up in the reverse position on this Thursday, okay? So we did talk about the fact that Mercury was in Virgo, Capricorn, and Pluto, which is the Judgment card, which showed up on that Wednesday. Feel that some of this was transitioning for you. And when the moon starts to switch to Taurus through the remainder of this weekend, this is the information that the Queen was trying to tell you is what I'm getting. The Queen was trying to get you to change your perspective and to realize something. This is highly, highly, highly sought after enlightenment from the universe. Well, you've received it, is what it is. That Queen laid it on you. You got the clarity that you needed. Let's get the information from the Hangman showing up here. Did I have a flipper? I did. The flipper card that I didn't lay out was the Moon card that showed up on Wednesday. So that is Neptune talking about clarification in one sense, but it's also trying to clarify what was going on with this King of Swords. This King of Swords was coming in to provide that clarity and to support, I want to say, your clairvoyancy as well. That information is not to be challenged, but we'll get there. So let's go in with this Hangman, please. Yep, Five of Wands in the reverse position. So the Five of Wands in the reverse position is great because what it means is that you're letting go of any obstacles or challenges, and even if it was obstacles or challenges that you had within your own thoughts, okay? Getting past it, seeing a way past. Woo, thank you. There's that Page of Swords coming in, so there's new clarification, there's new communication that's also on its way towards you, okay? And there's the Devil in reverse. There's Capricorn energy that shows up on Thursday. So you are going to be able to release yourself from anything that definitely was challenging you, troubling you, giving you any type of pause. You've released yourself from that right on that whole Thursday's energy. Friday's energy now is talking about balancing something, okay? And when the Two of Pentacles shows up, it can very often have something to do when it comes to finance. It doesn't always have to be, but what it does mean, and the strongest point that I want to make about the Two of Pentacles is it takes a lot to balance something, but you also have to balance things for you and not for anybody else. That's the rub. You have to do the things that are in your best and highest good, not necessarily for anybody else, because that doesn't work, right? So let's see what's going on with this Two of Pentacles for our Aries. Okay, Five of Swords, releasing yourself or realizing that there may have been someone that was not in your best and highest good. There was a situation, an issue, a concern. There we go. Nine of Rods. Talking about having one more push in you. It's spiritual strength is what it is. It means that you've been through a lot already, but the universe is ready to give you something else, and you have the wherewithal to just kind of gather it up and just kind of move forward with something, okay? And we have the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of communication that's getting ready to come to you. Loving messages also. The other card that wanted to pop out of that was the Eight of Cups energy. So the Eight of Cups is moving towards something brand new. It is graduating, in a sense. You're moving away from a situation that may have been challenging or troubling to you. But you are definitely moving forward from something else, and there's a lot of communication that's on its way to help support you with that. You've got enough energy within you to do this change, and it all has to do with you being able to realize what it is that you're balancing with this Five of Swords. Person, place, thing, or idea, someone that's not necessarily for you or in your best and highest good. You're getting through the realization that you can move forward, and there are decisions that you can make that are going to support you. That's exactly what's going on here with this particular energy on that Friday. Then Saturday's energy is standing in your power with the Seven of Wands. So whatever decision it is that you have to be able to make, you're going to be able to make the decision easily. You're going to be able to see your perspective has been raised. You've graduated up a little bit. You're going to be able to see kind of what's going on beneath the surface of some other people's thought processes and actions. Okay. Seven of Wands energy, fire energy. It's possible that you're dealing with, if this is not you in your own power, Aries, which I truly feel that it is, it could be that you're dealing with a Leo or Sagittarius. I just felt the need to put that out there. Okay, here's your flippers. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, so you're definitely dealing with, where did I have, I know that they flipped out. Where were they? Where is that? Well, there's that Two of Cups, that person. Yeah, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups were Mondays and Tuesdays energy. So you're going to be able to see above the particular situation that presents itself from that Monday or Tuesday with that Page of Cups, that new offering, that new wanting to get back together, that new collaboration that's coming through this mixture, this Two of Cups, this decision that needs to be made. And Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. You very strongly made a decision here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. It is that you have evaluated what you needed to be able to evaluate, and you're ready to move forward with whatever that situation happens to be for you. So when we get to Sunday's energy, now we have the Ace of Wands that's in the reverse position. For me, again, this is all about timing. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. Three of Swords, Three of Cups. There's expansion, definitely. This is also indicative of the fact that there is additional energy that is in here. So some of you are going to be making the decision to not reconcile a relationship, even though there may be an opportunity to do so. Some of you are realizing that it's maybe not worth the pain or challenge that you may have had to go through in the past with this particular individual that's trying to come back. And you're putting the brakes on with this Ace of Wands power energy, because you're like, there's not enough passion that's in this particular situation to support what's going on here. So this is how the cards presented themselves. I want to try to put these up so that you can kind of see them. Three of Cups in the reverse position, Three of Swords upright, and then the Empress in the reverse position is where I get all of that storyline from. This is a highly productive day, like I said, and with the Moon in Taurus that shows up with that trine that happens with the whole Mercury and Virgo energy, this is a good day to like get things done. But when Mercury starts also to play with the sign of Libra on this particular day, it's going to let you know with also the Moon doing some changes with Gemini, that there's going to be this hem and haw, this back and forth energy that happens, and that's okay. All right, it's okay. You've gone through a lot this particular week. The Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Even if I was to change the energy to the opposite way and put the Three of Cups in the upright position, right? You're talking about joy because you've released yourself from something with the Three of Swords reversed. Venus coming in to say that there's your opportunity to try to manifest something new, because this particular timing wasn't going to be the time to work out for you. At the end of the day, we're going to do clarifiers again on every single one, because you've got every single day, because you've got a lot. You got Two of Swords that shows up, meaning that there's a strong decision that has to be made. The decision that you have to make is going to be Libra energy in itself, being justified, being completely the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And you are basically going to be able to receive this clarity from Spirit, especially when you're sleeping. If you have any other questions about something maybe not working out for you, or working out in your best favor, this is the day for you to really go in and meditate on that particular Sunday, because you're going to be able to receive the bounty of the context that you need to be able to find. Again, the universe is saying that you are getting ready to walk into a victorious situation, and you are going to be laying down those 10 of rods. You're delivering your package so that you can move on to this next position, this next day. Wisely, right? Gaining greater insight into a particular situation. You've gotten yourself together. You did the meditation. You did the time. You did the work here. Got yourself together. Opportunities that presented themselves in the past, particularly with a lover or somebody else, not necessarily working out the way that you wanted it to, but you've got this 3 of coins because you're trying to be stable within yourself to create new foundation. Now, I know that's a lot of information, but we are going to go back through and clarify really, really, really quickly here. And basically every deck or every day is going to get a clarifier from the in-between. So let's just do it like this. Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Here we go, Monday. Monday's energy, the reason we're clarifying it is because there's unfinished business, unfinished conversation, whatever the case may be, with this within this world card. Where'd I put them? Oh, here they are right here. So let's find out what is going on with this decision, with stability, Queen of Pentacles, something not being completed, and this Queen of Wands energy that is here. Okay, let's find out what we've got going on here. It's coming together of 2 like energies. Why is the world in the reverse position? Shh, not all of them, you guys. Come on now, we can't take all of them. Shuffle up and deal. Want to know why the world is in the reverse position. So again, I'm very strongly getting 2 different energies. Pentacles and Wands. Earth energy, fire energy. Something isn't complete. But the 2 of Cups is here to dampen that. So we've got the 6 of Cups. In this particular deck, the 6 of Cups is talking about you may have a better chance. You may have more information and there might be a better direction to go in. Okay, so the information that's coming through with this World card is inviting you to figure out what was going on with this merger of information. The World card is here to say that there might be some unfinished business and you might need to close it down with someone. Something may not be what it seems to be, and the higher perspective that's coming in for you this week is to realize that. So let's go into the energy of Tuesday, where we have the Page of Cups. Someone's really trying to come in and apologize. Someone's really trying to come in, Aries, and you know, like I said, we've got this situation with the Hermit that says, hey, we don't want to. You've got all majors here, so we're going to pull, because this is a big situation. This is a big deal. Don't be the hero. Like, don't do things in a loner type of a capacity. But again, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, but the Sun is laying on top of you, Emperor. Okay, Aries. I mean, so seriously, you kind of know what's going on here. But let's go ahead and let's flush this out. The Emperor, the Sun, and the Hermit in reverse, please. Whoa. Okay, so what we have here is the Knight of Coins transitioning into the Queen of Coins. So this is having enough for yourself, moving forward in that whole expansive energy that's coming that's coming to fruition. This is being able to take care of the kingdom, all up, all in. Okay. Show me the Sun. Okay. Yeah. Transition. So we have the Death into Temperance energy here. Something has to change. And you're aware of what it is that needs to change. And the Sun is shining on you being able to make that change with the Death energy of Scorpio. And then this Temperance energy that shows up here for Sagittarius energy. So it's possible you are dealing with Sagittarius. Give me the Hermit in the reverse position, please. We have the King of Wands in the reverse position. In this particular deck, this is not with this Hermit in the reverse position. The King of Wands in this deck is talking about being seen or having that clarity from other individuals, where the King of Wands is transitioning into the Page of Wands. It's this new energy. Nope. That's where the loner energy is coming from a little bit. It's like not seeing the victory with this other individual per se. Okay? Now, when we get to Wednesday, Aries, okay, when we get to Wednesday, we have this opposition with the moon in your sign here. Got this Queen of Cups, okay? Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, Judgment. We've got the King of Swords trying to clarify, give you this information on this moon card that is here. This, I almost want to call it 8th house, even though it's not Scorpio energy, but you've got this energy of the moon. We got to talk about it. Femininity, emotions, being emotional about this particular situation, subconscious information, secretive information. There's clarity coming. The Judgment card in the reverse position is, the Judgment in the reverse position is not necessarily seeing the opportunity, right? And then the clarification from the King of Swords into the moon is receiving the clarity that you need at that particular moment. So let's pull out the cards for the Judgment and the moon, please. All right, that was fast. So the Judgment card, this 3 of Wands transitioning into the 4 of Wands. This is a couple, 2 partners, seeing the path clearly and making the decision to step together on that path together. This is not what the Judgment card is bringing you, though. Okay, there's challenges and trepidation when it comes to that. And then the Moon card specifically, let's see what we've got here. Wow. Magician and the High Priestess in the reverse position. There's no ceremony here, people. And I think this is exactly what it is that you have an awareness of. There's no ceremony. Literally ceremony. Whether it was religious ceremony, whether it was a wedding ceremony, whether it was you doing whatever work that you do for yourself, there's no ceremony in this particular situation. Okay. Now, let's move forward to Thursday's energy. And on Thursdays, like, you got the clarification that you needed with this Hangman in the reverse position. Let's clarify the Devil in the reverse position here. Okay, let's clarify Capricorn's major energy here on Thursday. Again, Capricorn was doing its dance with Pluto, which was from the day before. Okay? Devil in reverse, please. You're releasing yourself from someone or something or a toxic situation. Yeah. So we got the 5 of Cups. This is just completely can't do it. This is the energy of stagnancy. Like, this is not going to work. That's the energy of what's going on here. Okay? That's what's being released. This energy of things not being able to work itself out. Not seeing the light in the situation at all with whatever that possibility happens to be. Moving forward on to Friday's energy, what we have here, we don't have any major arcanas. We don't, but we've got 8, 8, 9. We've got a progression of you being able to step forward and, again, trying to balance something, even if it includes releasing something or dropping something at some point that's no longer for you. So Friday's energy, here's where we go. 7 of Wands again, staying on top of it. 2 of Cups, back into that Page of Cups, into that 2 of Cups, trying to be able to figure it out. And the 7 of Pentacles, you already made your decision, right? In the reverse position. So therefore on Sunday, there's no passion within this specific timing or arrangement of timing. 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and I hate to say it, but it can sometimes indicate, we're clarifying the Empress here, it can sometimes indicate that there's definitely a third party. So again, we had 3 queens that showed up, okay? Third party type of situation, okay? Not a lot of joy. There needs to be healing from this particular situation. The Empress, let's find out what the Empress is here for. Okie dokie. Yeah. This is very interesting. We have the Knight of Swords transitioning into the Queen of Swords here. Okay. This is transfer of knowledge. So basically you're receiving some information that you needed, and the being able to protect yourself and being able to protect yourself in order to move forward with this new knowledge that you've received is exactly what it is that you need to feel confident in knowing that, you know, again, Venus wants people to come in, look good, feel good, smell good, but Venus also wants you to be balanced. You gotta do what's for you. So there's a potential that you may have someone from your past popping back up here that wants to maybe have a second opportunity, or you're considering trying to have a second run with someone. The universe said what it said here. You have to interpret it for the way that you want to be able to interpret it. I love being able to do this type of work for people, but at the end of the day, you have to use your own judgment. Your free will is, you know, one of the biggest gifts that you have here on this planet. So let's go ahead and go for a couple of the Oracle of the Radiant Sun here. We have the energy of Aries in Jupiter. No enterprise in this particular situation. No expansion. We have Venus in Aries here talking about lust. Okay. We have Gemini in Saturn, which is talking about not being able to concentrate. There's a little bit of this wonky information that's going back and forth here, which is why you're not passionate about it, because you've got some confusion going on here with what Gemini is bringing in with no concentration. However, at the end of the day, we do have fulfillment that shows up here with Sagittarius in Saturn. So hopefully maybe some of that information will support you with what needs to happen with a particular decision, or some balance information that's going on there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull out the Therapy Angel. And what does our Aries need to know this particular week? What can they bring into practice that will help them? Woohoo! Please call in your guardian angel this week to help. Your guardian angel is already around you, but please call on them very specifically to help you navigate this particular situation. There's another card that wants to pop out here as well. You need to be able to earth and ground yourself. So you're going to be going through a lot of higher level information this particular week, especially when that Judgment card shows up for you. When you get to late Wednesday, early Thursday's energy here, where you're making the decision about this message that's coming in for you, releasing this situation where you feel one situation for you is not going to be better. You're going to need to be able to ground that information. Okay, so that's the advice that the angels are giving you. Let's go in with another Therapy Angels and see what these guys have to say. There are two more oracles that want to pop out, so I will grab those here in just a minute. Aries. Base chakra, root chakra, grounding. Okay. Choose only positive thoughts to describe the particular situation that's going on for your home, your career, your finances this particular week, because your words are going to really determine the outcome that's going to happen. So that's where the grounding needs to come into play, because whatever you speak must come into existence. So you must be able to ground, get yourself clear about what it is that you're trying to bring forward. That's why your guardian angel is stepping forward. They want you to call on them to be able to support you, Aries. Oh, almost dropped the whole lot. Sorry, Aries. Practice grounding this week. It's going to be important for you. Okay, practice grounding. And if you have something that you feel you need to be able to say, write it out first before you say it. One more. Got it. Before we go into the sacred geometry. Thank you. card is don't worry, be happy, okay? The meaning behind the dolphin energy is that for those of you that are going through a situation where an old partner or an old person is coming in and they're trying to reconcile something with you and you know that they're not the right person, don't worry, be happy. You know you're going to make the right decision at the end of the day, the best decision that's for you, as long as you take these different steps and key steps in order to get yourself to the point where you are extremely clear when it starts to show up. You know, Venus wants you to feel good about you and your future and the things that you need to be able to take care of for yourself. Again, you are going to be victorious in this particular situation this week. You are going to lay down that final burden. You are going to make a strong decision, okay? It will be justified for you. And you are going to be able to rest knowing that the information that's coming from the universe is really helping you at this particular moment. So having said all of that, let us go ahead and get into, because you've done the work. You're strong enough to make this decision. You've done the work. Let's go ahead and get into this card 48, which is wisdom. Again, I told you at the beginning, catalyst. Something is going to force your hand this particular week, and it's for your best and highest good. Wisdom. Gaining greater insight, okay? So, from the shadows into the light, from the shadows into the light, from the shadows into the light. If that's a mantra you want to be able to use for yourself, then you are going to be able to get through it. This card is talking about working through cleaning and clearing out any old debris, right? It looks like you already started to do this work by getting your chakras and everything else into an alignment. You already started to do the work. There's just a little bit more push when someone tries to shove their way back into your future. There's a little bit more for you to focus on, okay? But make sure that if you need the support, picture a light bulb turning on and shining light and clarity into each of these different spaces as it comes up this week. What is this trying to teach me? That's a really, really good one. And allow the information to come forward. Ground yourself in that information. Be in the moment. Feel the feels when it comes up this particular week, right? And then shift your energy by connecting into why the lesson is there for you. This is where your guardian angels and your team is really going to be able to like give you the lowdown on the situation if you're struggling with trying to get that. But the wisdom holds a deep connection also to the feminine divine within you. It accesses the ancient knowledge of Mother Earth and the information she's passed on to those who choose to listen and work with her energy. Grounding, okay? If you want to use crystals this week to help support you while you're going through any of this, then you can use the shape of the Merkaba or Merkaba. You can also use Lemurian quartz, selenite, apophyllite, Herkimer diamond. I'm telling you. Or an amethyst. Amethyst is going to be able to support you this particular week. Okay, so Aries, at the end of the day, this is a really, really, really good reading for you. What this means is that you are in your vibe. You are in your zone. You've got your cloak of protection around you. You did a lot of work when it came to making sure that you were stable for you. And what this means is that whoever's coming in and out this particular week, you are going to know without a shadow of a doubt how confident you are going to be able to become in making this choice for clearing yourself out for somebody or something that is no longer for you. Again, it can be a work partner, it can be a best friend, it can be a relationship person, whatever the case may be. Something wasn't quite right and you already knew about it. You started working on yourself and now you get the definitive chopping it out of whatever that is for you. But the universe has a lot of gorgeous things for you this particular week, and I'm very proud to have been able to deliver this message. So hopefully you were able to resonate with the majority of this, and if you were, make sure that you give this a like, you can comment, you can share this content out to someone else that you think would be a beneficial recipient to the way that I deliver the information. And if it wasn't your reading, but you're welcome to take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and your north node to get the full picture. Of course, if someone's going through it and you need support, please take a look at the description box below, because I am still taking bookings for people here, and I would love to work with you one-on-one if you feel called to do it, so that we can get down to the bottom of the situation for you. Otherwise, Aries, many, many, many blessings, and we will talk to you next week. Okay? Bye for now.